Good morning and happy Magical Monday. I am Rochelle from Confident Dreaming with Rochelle Marquez, and I am here to bring you your Monday message. And this week is Embracing Sadness. So I recently on Mother's Day rewatched Inside Out. And my husband always jokes with these glasses, which they're blue and it's kind of hard to tell. He says I look like sadness. And in case you don't know, this is what she looks like. I didn't have enough ink to print the picture. But in the movie Inside Out, we are in Riley, who is an 11-year-old, her brain, and how she's dealing with a move from Minnesota to San Francisco. And all these emotions, there's this big control panel inside the brain, and usually joy drives the control panel. And when my husband first called me sadness, I was like, no, I am joy. I like to bring joy to others. I like to emit joy. I try to embody joy. And so I resisted it a long time. In the movie Sadness, a lot of times it's pretty mopey, and she cries, and well, I cry a lot too, so I guess maybe this is right. And she is just like she's too sad to walk, or she cries to contemplate the world's problems, I think is what she says in there. It's crying allows her to slow down and to do that. But what we see is it's when sadness, at one point in the movie, joy puts sadness in a circle. Stay here. So when we do that to ourselves, when we try to compartmentalize our feelings, those feelings, as they're buried and try to be held to the side, actually get stronger and more intense. Whereas if we just embrace them, if we were to embrace the sad moments in our life, we can move through it. And on the other side, and we learn throughout the movie, on the other side is compassion, and it brings people to you. And when we watch Sadness Travel, there's a point where Riley's imaginary friend Bing Bong loses something, and Joy's trying to, oh, it's all right, look at it from this side. And Sadness just sits with him. She just sits with him, reminds him of his best moments, allows him this space to process and to remember, and then he feels better, and they're ready to move on their journey. So, what that means in embracing sadness, and I realized that day that I do embrace sadness because I have empathy a lot. It's my superpower, and I cry a lot. But I do allow space for people to move through what they're going through. Move through their grief, move through their sadness, move through, sometimes it is the anger or the disgust, which are other characters in this movie. And it's important that no one emotion controls you, because we have all of them. And a lot of people will say, control your emotions, don't let them out, don't let people see. But then you're not being you, you're not being authentic, you're not being vulnerable, you're not being real with others. And that's what people want. They want connection in this world, this digital age, which we're on right now. There's a lack of true connection, a lack of somebody saying, I see you and I see you struggling. Here, let me take this burden from you for a minute. It reminds me, in the comments, I am going to put a link to Keith Urban's song Burden. And that is what embracing sadness, and when I say embracing sadness, that part that of me that is here for you, to let me take your burden and help you through this moment so you can live at your highest and best self, so you can go after your dreams, and so you can reach for the stars, and go there. A lot of the times when we don't acknowledge what we're going through, those are the things that hold us back from going after what we want. And that is my point as my confident dreaming, is to help you move past all that and to go after your dreams, and to figure out what's holding you back, and to rearrange your schedule, and to show you are worthy of whatever it is you want in this life. On that note, looking at my calendar, probably the weekend, we're going to say the week of June 17th, I'm going to hold my Go Find Your Dream Masterclass. I did this about, I think 3 months ago. We're about halfway through the year, come June 17th. So if you're nowhere near your goals, sign up. I will create all that later today after my day job and put the link also in the comments. So if you are interested in what it's like to work with me, this is a 5-day class. Actually, basically a 4-day class with a 5th bonus day. It'll be held in my private Facebook group, Creating Your Magical Life, and I would love to see you there. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's definitely Disney influenced, as most of my posts are. And yeah, meanwhile, if you go to confidentdreaming.com/resources, sign up for any of my free resources and get in on my weekly newsletter. There is some big news coming up that I can't wait to share with you, but it's not time yet. And if you are a subscriber to my weekly newsletter or in my Facebook group, Creating Your Magical Life, which you can go to and join, that would be great to have you there. You'll be the first to know when these new things come about, and I'm super excited. Really excited. So follow me on either of those two. And then there was something else. Oh, if you found this valuable, please share it. Throw some hearts on it. Put your comments below on if you're familiar with the movie, who you most resonate with. If you haven't seen it in a while, go watch it again with this new perspective on who Sadness is and what it means to embrace her, and how when we go through these bad times, we can value the good times better and even see them better. So I will see you next week. Bye.